The median home sales report for March 2021 is ready to go, providing both home sellers and home buyers valuable insight into present activity in the Tallahassee real estate market. It shows that the median home price in Tallahassee continues moving higher at an unhealthy rate, and it shows home sellers are now receiving higher values than ever before. Most importantly, it gives us the ability to forecast important metrics for both buyers and sellers. In today's report, we'll look at the median home price, median home value, and median home size in two separate ways. I've included a link below to all the active listings priced near today's median home price. When you follow the link, take note of how many of them are already under contract with a buyer. The market remains blistering hot. Our first three graphs in today's video segment the market by property type, allowing us to discern the median for single-family detached homes, townhomes, and condominiums. The next ones segment the market by age, comparing new construction to existing homes. Finally, we examine appreciation in Tallahassee and conclude with our forecast for the remainder of the year. Hi, I'm Joe Manausa, author of The Business of Getting Business and the creator of Manausa.com, where I've helped tens of thousands of people buy and sell homes. I would like to help you too. If you already are a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, please consider becoming one now. We offer the most thorough and accurate housing market reports on YouTube, plus answers to your real estate frequently asked questions, and we provide virtual tours of some of the most beautiful homes in Tallahassee. Simply hit subscribe to get started and the bell so that you're the most informed buyer or seller in your next real estate transaction. This graph examines the median home price segmented by property type. What it reveals is that the median single-family detached home price is performing better than the median single-family attached home price. Detached homes are plotted in red, while attached homes are plotted in blue, a solid line for townhomes and a dashed line for condominiums. One trend here is very clear. The median home price for single-family detached homes is at an all-time high, leaving the past high years well behind. But that's not the case for attached homes. Though the townhome median price is finally approaching an all-time high, the median condominium price continues to struggle. Here's how the median home price has changed since the previous market peaks in 2006 and 2007. Single-family detached home prices are up 18% since 2007. Townhome prices are down 6% since 2006, and condominium prices are down 37% since 2006. Today's buyer is empowered with low mortgage interest rate loans and can spend more on their purchase without increasing their monthly budget for home payments. Additionally, the relative supply of homes for sale has reached an all-time low, allowing sellers to demand more money for their homes. Much like the median home price, the median home value is moving higher for two of the three property types. As we saw with prices, single-family detached homes and townhomes are finding new highs while condominium units are falling in value. Here's how the median home value has changed since the previous market peaks in 2006 and 2007. Single-family detached home values are up 14% since 2006. Townhome values are down 7% since 2007, and condominium values are down 34% since 2006. The market has always favored detached homes, but the disparity in the recovery in values, I believe, relates to the type of buyers in the market. Back in 2006, there was an unhealthy percentage of inorganic buyers. Those are the buyers not buying to use the property, rather they were speculating on flipping it for a profit. Plenty of buildings were converted to condominiums, and the speculators had a grand old time until the market was glutted with supply and values started falling. This is clear in this graph. Notice how townhomes are moving higher at a fairly steady pace, while the road to recovery for condominiums is much bumpier. The downtown condominium market still has a glut of supply, and even the uber-popular Barrington Park condos in northeast Tallahassee have fallen in value. It seems that one result of the COVID-19 pandemic, at least for the time being, is a reduced desire for vertical urban living spaces during a time in which we're all trying to socially distance ourselves from our neighbors. It'll be interesting to see how this resolves long-term as the treatments and vaccines for the virus become common. This next graph tracks the median home size by property type. I always like to include size graphs whenever we study prices and values. A change in the median home size is usually the difference between what buyers are spending and what sellers are getting. Over a short-term time frame, it's common for prices and values to move at different paces. For example, if there were too many homes for sale on the market and interest rates were dropping, then we would see home prices falling due to oversupply, and buyers' purchasing power would increase due to cheaper money. So buyers would get more home for their money. Average home prices would rise, while average home values would decline. Over the long haul, though, prices and values typically move along the same growth line, just with variances along the way. But during the short term, like a period of 6 to 12 months, it's very helpful to see how prices and values vary and then use the current trends to forecast the near future. The median home size graph shows that today's buyer is purchasing larger townhomes but smaller single-family detached homes. As townhomes have been selling slower in the housing market recovery thus far, buyers are getting bigger than usual units. Buoyed by low mortgage interest rates, buyers have been spending more money, buying bigger homes than they could have if interest rates were higher. Now, it appears as if interest rates have started moving higher, so we can expect to see the median home size to continue lower as interest rates reverse direction. Now let's look at homes segmented by age, new construction versus existing home sales. This graph shows the median home price of new homes in blue, existing homes in red, and then the overall median home price in gray. Early in 2021, we find that the median new home price has moved 4% higher than last year's average, yet only 2% higher than the average posted back in 2018. Builders are obviously trying to deliver a product really close to the $300,000 price point. From 2013 through 2020, the median new home price has only moved about 5% higher, an annual growth rate of less than 1%. Contrast that with the resale market, which has seen the median home price move 41% higher, which is an annual growth rate of more than 5%. So resale values are rising at more than 5 times the rate of new home cost. This means that we're finally seeing the existing homes market close the gap between new and used homes. While this data comes from the Tallahassee real estate market, I'm hearing the same reports from realtors all around the country. Builders have been building for just the top 10 to 15% of the market, as much of the resale market is at prices far below builder cost. Today, the median new home price of $305,000 is 41% higher than the median existing home price of $217,000. Overall, the Tallahassee median home price has moved to $229,000. This graph shows the median home value of new homes in blue, existing homes in red, and then the overall median home value in gray. I believe the best measurement for real estate appreciation in a market with sufficient sales is the movement of the median existing home value over time. In 2020, existing homes appreciated at 9.3%, roughly 3 times the average we saw in the 1990s. Note that the builders have been holding their costs fairly steady for the past 3 years. I'll be curious to see how the 75% plus increase in the minimum wage over the next 4.5 years does to the cost of new homes and how that impacts the production of homes our market needs so badly. I'm not optimistic. As we see existing home values rising and builders holding as steady as they can, the premium that a buyer pays for a new home has finally been falling. Unfortunately, this premium remains far higher than historic norms. This graph plots the median new home cost in red and the median existing home value in blue, with each measured in price per square foot for the past 30 years. We measure the trend of the difference of the two in green and plot this percentage on the right vertical axis. The green line is something we refer to as the new construction premium, that extra percent that new home buyers are paying to get a brand new home. During the 1990s, lots were fairly cheap, and so too were the sticks, bricks, and labor it took to bring a new home to the market. Thus, the median new home cost, on average, just 5% more than existing home values, though it was not uncommon to see this jump above 10% for small periods of time. This premium jumped to more than 40% during the housing market collapse in 2006, when resale values dropped by roughly 35%. When the market finally balanced in 2016, we saw the premium reach nearly 60%, meaning a new home cost 60% more dollars per square foot than did median existing homes. Since that time, with builders producing fewer homes than the market demanded, we've seen the premium drop to just over 30%. Right now, with the market containing far too few homes for today's heightened rate of demand, existing homes are appreciating so fast that we might see the premium return to the 10% level within the next 18 months. Without considering affordability, which is a huge consideration, the return of the new construction premium to a 10% to 20% level would be all the spark builders need to go crazy as they did in 2004. However, affordability is going to be a consideration, and I suspect we'll see a demand cool as mortgage interest rates and home values rise. Unlike what we saw in 2006 when cooling demand commenced in an oversupplied market, I believe the cooling demand in 2021 will begin with an undersupplied market, and thus we'll see banks reel in builders before things get out of control. Additionally, the cooling demand will make the relative supply increase, helping restore traditional conditions that are not so frantic for buyers. This graph shows the median home size of new homes in blue, existing homes in red, and then the overall median home size in gray. Look how builders have responded as market conditions changed. When the market was at its peak in 2006, the median home size was at its smallest. Following the market bottom in 2012, the homes in 2013 were the largest. Simply put, when demand cools, builders deliver more square feet for the money. And the opposite is true when times are good. The home you get for the dollar is smaller. With this in mind, I expect to see the median home size for new homes decline over the next 3 or more years. The final graph in this report provides a great visual of how homes are appreciating in Tallahassee. It provides perspective on the diminished inventory of homes for sale. The market has been undersupplied since the end of 2016, and we're now seeing an acceleration of home values pushing higher. Unless builders double their production in 2021, I'm forecasting double-digit appreciation, and 20% is not out of the question at this point. I'm talking about hyperinflation, and it's not good. It's nice to see home values rise, but double-digit appreciation is not sustainable, and it's hurting home affordability greatly. The relative supply of homes is going to reach new lows, and the bidding wars are going to extend to more price ranges than we've seen in the past. Some of our viewers have expressed concerns about a new housing bubble, so I've included a link below to a video where I've addressed these concerns. If you would like to see more videos about current housing market conditions, I've assembled a great playlist that you can view by clicking on the box on the top left corner of your screen. For a playlist of top tips for home buyers, just click on the box below it. Please remember to like this video, check out the links below it, and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss anything.